Hello everyone. As you're joining in, sorry my phone flew off of the camera tripod thingy and woo, you guys went flying across the room, but you're safe now in the dock. Hi everyone. So tonight, oh good. So tonight we're going to make a Shining, Shimmering, Splendid holiday card. Hello, Carrie. Hi, everyone that's joining in. And I'm going to be using 2 of my Unity stamps because they're back in stock. So I didn't want to use them until they were back, because that's no fun if I use something that you guys can't get, right? I don't think it's very fun. Okay. Oh, good. Just give me a moment to get myself together here. Aren't they the best? And I'm the luckiest guy in the world to be able to have stamps with them. I'm so fortunate to have my own line of rubber stamps with them. Luckiest guy in the world. I say it all the time. Hello, everyone. So welcome in. So today, hello, Nikki. So today we are going to be making some glistening, shimmering Christmas cards. I'm going to do 2 backgrounds, and then we're going to decide together which one that I'm going to use. Hello, everyone. So we're going to use the spilled paint background, and we are also going to use the Dance with Denim background. And we're going to get 2 totally different effects with those. And I brought home some lunch bag paper because it's my favorite, and it's restocked as well. I know it's Marie's, one of Marie's favorites as well. So I brought some home because it's back and I love it. And this is what we're going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this paper right in half. Okay. I still have a tape runner somewhere. I still have one somewhere around here, because I know I just used, oh, yep, it's right here. And then what is spilled all over my desk? Oh, that's the sprays. I've been spraying all over the place. All over the place I've been spraying. So that's what that is. So this is the stamp set that I'll be using today. If you guys are familiar with our stamp set from last year, so this was last year's card kit. We found a couple of them. Today we were cleaning out for Black Friday, and we found, I think, like 6 of these. So if you want this set, which I know you're going to after I make this tonight, if you don't have it, you can grab one. And I'm also going to be debuting the cut files for it tonight as well. So I'm going to be talking about that too. So we'll be using all of that stuff, which I think is very, very exciting. I'm excited about it. So I hope you guys will be too. Yes, I have been decorating my desk too, but inadvertently. Certainly not on purpose. All right. There will not be any Black Friday stuff tonight, no. There will not. We're not even close to that day yet. So I'm going to cut down the lunch. Whoops. I always think that there's like 2 pages, but it's really 1. I always think that it's 2 pages with our cardstock, but it's really only 1 page. I always think it's 2, but it's 1. All right, so we're going to cut this down to 5.5. So we can go ahead and start stamping. And again, I'm going to use my Dance with Denim stamp set as well as my spilled paint stamp set, because we're going to get 2 different effects. depending on which one we use. I'm also going to grab a piece of scrap paper. All right. Oh, this is my mouse pad. This is my mouse pad. Yes, plus the colors that we're using, Gyps, I think you're really going to like. All right. So I'm going to slide my magnet off here. Okay, and I'm going to place this guy down right here in the center. Then I'm going to grab my embossing buddy, because remember, I am reformed, and now I remember it. So we're going to start with the spilled paint, and I'm going to place this right in the center. No big deal where you place it. And I'm going to use the Christmas Eve, which is the embossing powder of the month. You can only get it right now if you are signed up for the embossing powder of the month. Then I'm going to take our embossing ink, and I actually purposely brought home a refill tonight so I can refill this and actually show you how I refill it once I'm done stamping. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sure we could find some sort of a prize, Tracy. Right, Angela? Yes, I will show you guys how to refill. That's kind of why I brought it home tonight, so that I could show you guys how I do refill the pads. Because that's an email we get often. How do you refill your ink pads? So I thought I would show you guys live how I refill it. Hope everybody's doing great tonight. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and lift this panel off. Then I'm just going to pop this back down. Oh, you are too sweet, Tracy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the Christmas Eve, which if you guys have not seen the Christmas Eve yet, let me just give you a little sprinkle. Look at that color. It's beautiful scarlet filled with gold glitter. It's just stunning. Oh, good, Nadine. So I'm just going to place this right on here because I'm in the mood to do a very sparkly Christmas card. All right. So I'm just going to tap, 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 tap. Oh my goodness. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and tap that back in there. Perfect. I'm crocheting a lap blanket. Oh, okay. It works beautifully on stamps after you've embossed. It works really, really nice. Really, really nice. All right, so now I'm going to grab my heat tool. Bear with me one moment. It is buried at the moment. I'm hoping you can still see me. I'm having problems seeing me tonight, so... It's going to take a little bit to heat this up because it is a background. But you can always tell when it's been fully embossed because the glitter takes on a whole new life. Oh, thank you everyone that's helping, because I'm trying to pay attention and emboss at the same time. Which, if you've ever tried to pay attention to a live and emboss at the same time, it's darn near impossible. Look at that background. If that's not shining, shimmering, splendid, I don't know what is. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, I missed a spot. Thank you, Chips. Thank you very much. All right. So there's that beautiful shimmering background. Oh my goodness. It is. It's very true, Belinda. Ask anyone on my staff. They will tell you that is 100% correct. Oh my goodness, look at that. Love it. All right, so now let's do the next one, which is going to be the Dance with Denim. And a huge thank you to everyone that's placing orders tonight while I'm live. Thank you, thank you. You guys are already rocking and rolling it. Oh, and my cricket mat just flew across the room. That's okay. Oh, I want to see it too, Nadine. I sure do. Whoopsies, I just set that on. Oh, that's okay. Gotta wash I'm doing some stamp washing tonight. Doesn't that sound like just a barrel of fun? I put all of my stamps in this little bucket over here. And I'm gonna do some stamp washing tonight. Or if you're from Pittsburgh, some stamp washing. Well, Black Friday is gonna knock some socks off, I can tell you that much. Knock some socks off. And if you haven't had a chance to get your Brutus Monroe merch, your new Monroe merch yet, I forgot to link that, but that's still available. There's a couple available. We had some folks come in today to the store to get them as well, which is awesome. Yeah, I love this denim stamp too, but tonight we're going to be pretending that this denim is snow. That's my idea for this tonight, is to use some alabaster, and we're going to pretend that it is freshly fallen snow. That's what we're going to pretend that it looks like. And I'm just going to ink up my rubber stamp really well. Uh-oh. Got too much powder. Hold on. This is how we'll fix that. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, a lot of them shipped today. It was wild today at the store. I'll tell you what. Those gals got a lot of packages out today. I cannot wait to re-ink this. You guys have no idea how excited I'm going to be when I get to re-ink this, because it's driving me bananas. It is almost dry as a bone. Literally almost as dry as a bone. That's because it's done in 2 different departments, Trudy. We have so many subscription products now that we have 2 different departments that handle them. Yep, that's the only reason. It's because we have two separate departments that do all of that now. It's not all done at the same time. Yeah, you might not always receive a Packer card because the team did 800 orders yesterday. So, or 800 orders in the past 2 days. So, it's been a little crazy, to say the least. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead. Correct, Belinda. It's actually, I believe, supposed to ship Friday. But the Aqua Pigment class did ship. All right. Oh, it was. I wanted his last name for Christmas. He said, been together for a long time. I'll never know. Well, that's nice, D. I mean, that means that it's a possibility, I guess. So on the links, the holiday card kit said that's last year's. So if you didn't get last year's, I'm going to show that again in a second. If you didn't have a chance to get last year's, we only have 6 of them available. Well, I don't know how many we have now, because there's been a bunch of orders since I went live. But we did get quite a few of the Unity stamps back in, so that's why I want to use them tonight to show you guys what they look like. Oh, well, there you go, Gyps. This stamp, this stamp is called Dance with Denim. If you click the link down below, right under the video, everything is linked there. So this is Dance with Denim, and this is Spilled Paint. And Spilled Paint, oh my goodness gracious. Look at that glitter that's on there. Okay. Barnwall's in stock, but I'm not using it tonight, unfortunately. But it's in stock, I can tell you that. Okay, and this is the stamp set that we're using tonight. Again, if you weren't with me last year, for this card kit, you can get it now, because we found when we were cleaning out for Black Friday today, we found some of them. So if you missed this one, which is so beautiful, it's actually, if you guys weren't here last night, the this guy right here is, and this guy right here is in the stamp set. And unfortunately, this stamp set was stolen last year. And then this part of the stamp set is right here. So this stamp set was stolen last year, unfortunately, and sold under one of those overseas companies. So we stopped manufacturing it, but we did find some more of them today. If you were to make many cards that are to be embossed, would you recommend to do each card separately or do an assembly line? I would do an assembly line style. The nice thing, Sandy, about our embossing ink is it takes a really long time to dry. It actually never dries unless you put something on top of it. So last night I didn't ask in time at the end, but what is that at the top left of the surface board you were coloring last night? The top left. Hold on. Top left. Oh, this is a cotton plant. This is a cotton plant. So if you are, I know it happens to us more and more. It's a cotton plant. Okay, so now, just recently, and by just recently, right before I went live, I went on to my Cricut Explorer, actually my original Cricut Explorer 1 that I got, actually the original machine that started everything for Brutus Monroe. Literally started everything. And I mean everything. And I decided that once we hit 20,000 orders, which is our big celebration, I, Christopher Allen, am going to give away that very Cricut Explorer that I started with, and I'm going to sign it. So someone is going to be entered in that giveaway. Because I'm so fortunate and blessed to have quite a few of them now. So my original Cricut Explorer that that started everything, you can actually, it actually still has the Christopher Allen logo on it. Someone is going to win that. Because I have been blessed with so many Cricut Explorers that I don't need it anymore. Yep. Well, the thing is, it's something that I know will do a lot of good for someone else. So yeah. Which stamp, Sherry? I try to be as generous as I can because I'm very, very fortunate. Yeah, we're getting really close, Tracy. We're getting really, really close. So it's going to happen soon. That's okay, Jennifer. I will forgive your tardiness this time. We do not offer digital stamps yet, but you will see very, very soon that there will be something very new digital-wise launching for Brutus Monroe. Okay, so if it lets you order it, it's still in stock. There are cut files for the card kit, Fatima. Yes, Jennifer. Did you bring a note? You guys crack me up. You really do. All right, so what we're going to do is I cut this out of Not Your Mama's because the Not Your Mama's is thicker than thick. I'll tell you right now, it is some serious stuff. So so I cut it out of the Not Your Mama's, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to stamp out some of these stamps. So I'm going to grab my Misty, because that's my stamp positioner of choice, and I hope is yours as well. I will not be upset with you if you have someone else's, but the Misty is my stamp platform of choice, and I can tell you that if you are one of the VIPs at the anniversary party, you might just get something from our friends at My Sweet Petunia. I can't reveal what, but you might just get something. You might just. Okay, so let me grab my beautiful poinsettia here. How you know if you're timeout? Gyps is in timeout. I don't know why she would be in timeout unless somebody accidentally clicked that, or if she wrote, or if she was posting too much. So what will happen is timeout, unfortunately, is issued by YouTube. It's not done by us. We do not yet, but we are working on doing some vinyl for Brutus Monroe. We are working on it. Okay. Oh, I know I am. I certainly know I am. All right, so I'm just going to place this puppy right on here. I want to make sure it's lined up correctly. And I believe it is. I think it is. We'll find out now, won't we? Okay. Wait, is that lined up correctly? Here we go. You guys are probably like, here we go again with this game. Because I'm such a perfectionist. Wait, did I just put that on upside down? Hold on. Hi, Ashley. Your post was incredible today. Wait, I couldn't have put it on upside down. That doesn't make a bit of sense now, does it? All right, so I'm going to line it up now. I was going to do all this beforehand, but I thought it would be beneficial for me to do it while I'm live. Okay. So tonight I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm not going to be using what you guys would think I would use, which would be the Raven ink. I'm actually going to use some macchiato because I have been all about the macchiato ink lately. I don't know why, but I've been all about these beautiful browns for Christmas and for the holidays. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that down. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, let's stamp it again. Shall we? And then we're going to do some aqua pigment painting. Oh my goodness. One more time. Remember, don't give it CPR. It's not dying on you. All right, so now let me lift this up. And now we're going to do, let me move this to the side into my big bin of stamps that I need to clean. And now let's do these two. So we're going to do this guy. And remember, you can get the cutting files. They're only 99 cents. Steal of a deal, if you ask me. And then we'll do this guy as well. Yes, I need all the tricks I can get. Oh my goodness, that coffee grounds. I don't know if it's available for everyone to purchase yet, but I know it's coming soon. Hello, Midnight Crafter. And again, as I've said before, everybody that's on the website, please be patient. There are lots of you on there right now. So please be patient, and thank you all so much for your orders this evening. I certainly appreciate it. And I know Courtney will too tomorrow when she gets in and running around like a crazy woman with me, trying to get all of them done. But it's always fun. All right, so that looks about lined up to me. But again, it doesn't need to be perfect. You know, you want the person to know that you made this, right? At least I do. All right. Can I do a YouTube video? Oh yeah, she could do one. This is one of my favorite stamp sets that we ever did. And this was from last year. All right, so I'm going to go ahead on in and stamp this one more time. I'm loving that I used this ink. I really am. Right, Minecrafter, that, I'll tell you right now, that snowflake stencil, which we just got a whole bunch of them back in stock for the season, I'm in love with it. Fatima, you are too hard on yourself. She said the person gets many hints. This stamp set, I don't even think the whole, I don't know that this might be a fresh one. All right, one more. Un more. And then we're going to start painting. Because a big question that you guys had was, what do those shimmering aqua pigments look like on white? So I'm fixing to show you tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more ink here. Oh, I just love it. And that one's not lined up perfectly, but that's just right okay for me. It's fine. I think it still looks pretty. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that off of there, grab my stamp, pop that over there, and let's get rocking and rolling on coloring. So as most of you know, and some of you may not, Jess, what I will say is don't order one. Because you are one of the VIPs at the party. So all I will say is don't order the white ones if you're going to be there. I cannot reveal anything further. But all I'm going to say is if you're coming to the party, my sweet Petunia definitely spoiled us. So do not don't purchase them. Oh goodness, I forgot the secret police are here tonight. Just kidding. I forgot the secret police are here tonight. Okay, so I'm going to start with the green. She said, Heather, shut your ears. That's okay. You can still, you'll still be able to, even if you can't join us for the party, you'll still be able to join in on the fun. Because one of those incredible goodie bags are going to one of our incredible YouTube viewers that can't be there. Oh, and these are on low stock status. We can always make them, but it might take us a day to make them. But they are on low stock status currently. Just so you know. So now we're going to do some painting. She said, Heather, we love you even though you're the secret police. So you'll be able to see just how shining, shimmering, and splendid these are on white cardstock. Not Your Mama's to be exact. And I love using Not Your Mama's as well. Not Your Mama's is my second favorite right after the aqua pigment paper. But sometimes you just want to use, you know, just regular flat cardstock. This brush does have water in it. It does have water in it. Now remember, the Brutus Monroe aqua pigment brushes are controlled water tip. So they're only going to release as much water as you need. You can use them dry if you would like, but my only suggestion that I have is don't ever push where it says push. The only time you ever have to push there is if you need more water. So if you have an area that you have a very heavy concentration of color and you want more water, you can hit press and that will... they're $10. They're now general admission tickets. I wanted the stamp set so bad I just ordered it and paid shipping. Well, thank you. I certainly appreciate that. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this stamp set. I have loved this stamp set since the very first time we launched it, which was about this time last year. All right, so I'm going to go in and do a little bit more of the green. Oh, hello, Brina. I didn't see that you were here. All right, so I'm just going in and adding some more color here. And again, you can also layer with aqua pigment. So remember, you can add a little bit more in some areas. Obviously, we will talk about this much, much more in the aqua pigment class, but... Oh, thank you, Kara. It's very, very, very busy at Brutus Monroe lately. There are awesome, awesome helpers help everywhere. Question, do you just put tap water in your water brushes? I use just tap water. Just tap water. I've found that that's usually okay. Now, if you find that you have like really, really hard water in your area, you might want to, you know, you're just going to want to test it out. But I generally use tap water. And it's just fine. But I can tell you that the aqua pigments are made with filtered water. We actually have water brought in to make them. We have water just for the aqua pigments for because we manufacture them in-house, so we use filtered water for them. So they start with a filtered water. Not looking for wallet, right, Sarah? And they are luscious cardstocks. I can tell you that much. Oh, good, Mrs. Whitlock. Yeah, I love these water brushes. They are probably one of my favorite things that we've done this year in that product category. I mean, the aqua pigments have quickly become one of my, if not favorite things, because now I use them all the time on everything. All right, so I'm just gonna continue painting here. We're gonna do a little mixture on these leaves up here because I do want to give them a little extra zhuzh. The grain is stunning, but it is all gone. I did get a couple in on my order. Oh, good. Yeah, you can get the colors individually now. Well, you could before, but now a lot of folks are now purchasing them. At least what we talked about in our meeting today, individually, which is great. All right. So now let's move on to these leaves before I dip into the red. So for this one, I'm going to use... Oh, yes. Good call, Jess. There was a blog hop today. So I'm going to grab, and you always want to make sure that you really, really give these a really good shake. Hi, Donna. So I grabbed a little bit of the shimmering gingerbread. Oh my goodness, that's shimmering gingerbread. And these ones just came back in stock. So if you haven't had a chance to get them yet, those ones just came back. And that's shimmering gingerbread. Any watercolor. You sure can, Midnight Crafter. You absolutely can. So I'm just giving these a little mixeroo. All right. Because I wanted to give myself a little bit of a darker green. And the beautiful thing about the aqua pigments is you can mix them. Now, I would say that I would only suggest mixing the metallics with the metallics and the metallics with the metallics and the regulars with the regulars, just because you might not be able to get the right ratio. And I don't want you to mess up your pigments. Oh, me too, Ashley. And I always add a little bit more. And again, we'll be talking about this in the class, but I'll add a little bit more of the brown. But these new shimmering aqua pigments or the aqua pigment, aqua pigment metallics. Yes, that's one of my favorite things too. And they really do blend together beautifully. It's just, you have to really get used to the water to aqua pigment ratio. That's the thing that's honestly the toughest, if you want my opinion, or my I guess not opinion, but my tip is that's the toughest thing. Yes, the Metallica. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. The Metallica. So yeah, so it is the water to aqua pigment ratio that's tough. Yes, Pearl is beautiful. It's one of my absolute favorites. I forgot about Metallica from last night. Is Daniel here? I don't know if I've seen him yet. He is just a hoot. I would say it's about a 1-to-1 ratio, but it's all going to depend on, it's really and truly going to depend on how much you want to use, if that makes sense. So once you start getting a feeling for how you're going to use your coloration, so if you want it to be less, sorry, I'm talking away from the microphone because I'm trying to grab my next step before I'm even there. But it all depends on how you would like for the saturation to be. It's all up to you with the saturation. Oh, what did Jess say? I missed it. I missed it, darn it. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I just had to go back and read. Okay, so I am just blending, and again, these are products of nature. These leaves, so you don't have to worry about them being perfectly the exact same color each one, because they're all going to have different shadowing on them, and they'll all look different. I don't get it just maybe because all let's do is country. No Metallica here. It's just me and Courtney at the store tomorrow, which means productivity will be at a minimum. Because her and I always seem to get in trouble when we're there by ourselves. But we have lots to work on tomorrow. I think some of you guys have spoken to Courtney before. She's our fulfillment manager. And she's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And she's one of the only people that I know that has more tattoos than me. Okay. So now let's go in with some... Let's grab some of the frosted cranberry. Good. You'll be in good company then, Jess. You'll be in very, very good company then. I have a half sleeve, but I would love to get a full one someday. It's a lot of... Just is a lot of time. And I told Heather the other day that I had to schedule a sneeze. So, hello, Wendy. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever, my friend. All right, so now I'm just zhuzhing up the pearl because I'm going to use a little bit of that. And Heather thought it was funny because she's the one that does my schedule, so she didn't even know that I scheduled a sneeze. She wouldn't have let me. Actually, I think I'm going to use some of the Silver Bells, too. The cranberry is one of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. There's not many people that actually have seen my sleeve tattoo. I mean, my staff has because of when I wear t-shirts to work, but not many people have seen it. Aren't those metallics insane? They're one of my absolute favorite things in the world to use for Christmas cards. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use... Oh, look at that. Look at that frosted cranberry, you guys. If you haven't gotten that yet... Oh, Nadine, you are hardcore. I love that. Oh, my goodness gracious. I love these more and more every time that I use them. And if you have not gotten the metallics yet... I implore you to take the plunge because your holiday cards and your Christmas cards will not look the same. I am so, so excited about these metallics. Oh my word. All right, so I'm just going in. Yes, my sleeve is all sorts of... It's all different flowers. You guys have probably seen peeks of it whenever I'm reaching over. But today I have my Create Your Knitting hoodie on, which has become my new uniform for work, which I love, having a good old uniform. One in the family without ink. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'd love to get more. It's just so time-consuming. I really want to get a Halloween tattoo. Jerry, we are working with... Did you get the holiday card kit last year? I don't even know if there's any of these stamps left. Heather can look real quick, maybe. Under the link. Ashley, what store is he trying to get you to go to? Like the grocery store? Oh, okay. We're working with that stamp set. I found some today when we were cleaning out for Black Friday, so I put them back on the website if anybody wasn't able to get them, but I just released the digital cut files for them. So that's what we're working with tonight. And don't worry, I'm going to hold this up to the light so you guys can see just how shimmery they are. Just adding a little bit more color in a couple of areas of concentration, because again, if I wasn't doing this live, I would add a lot more kind of dimension to it. I don't have a Halloween tattoo yet, Mrs. Whitlock, but I'm thinking I have an idea of some things that I want to get done. Some tattoo. Like, my idea is that I want to get, I would like to get a Halloween tattoo, but you guys know that I'm obsessed with horror movies and Halloween stuff. So I want to get a Halloween tattoo or even a Halloween sleeve on my left arm. And I want it to be all different things from Halloween movies that unless you have seen the movies, you have no idea what movie it's from. Like, one of my favorite Halloween movies, if not my favorite Halloween movie, is called Trick or Treat. And there's this little guy in it. His name is Sam. And he has this lollipop that is like this jack-o'-lantern. And it has a big bite out of it. And that's the one I want to start. These aqua pigments are in the Christmas box, the Holly Jolly set. The Shimmering Gingerbread set is not in the box. Which is the set that I used. That's what I used the Shimmering Gingerbread to do these leaves. Yes, like my posters. A lot of you guys haven't seen into my new office. I've been working pretty diligently on my new office. Well, at least trying to get as much done in my new office as I can, because I'm not really in my office much. I'm really not, oddly enough. I like to be down in the store and in fulfillment, or I'm over in the other offices across the hall. Do not do natural. Oh my goodness. No, this is the stamp set that was in last year's Christmas box. But I found some today when I was cleaning things out, or while we were cleaning things out for Black Friday. So I said, we have lots of new friends. Let's see if any of them would like this stamp set. So this stamp set is now on the website. I don't know if there's any left, because I literally found, I think, 6 of them. But for anybody that got the stamp set last year, the digital is now available. Okay. Nadine, I do not have any by him, but I am the boss at my office, and my assistant has a David Bowie tattoo, and she asked me when she started the job if she had to hide it, and I said, no, do not hide it. I love that, Tracy. Yeah, none of my staff have to hide their tattoos. I mean, actually, whenever Courtney came in, she said, is it okay? Is it okay to have tattoos? And I said, that's like, I mean, I want to hire you more because you're covered in tattoos. Okay, so what we're going to do is now let's start getting things chopped down, shall we? So let me grab another piece of lunch bag cardstock. All right, do it, Heather. You know that I'm not going to stop you. I do find them to be artwork too, Tracy. I work for attorneys. I'm a paralegal in the office. There too. Oh, I get it. All right, so let's start building a card, shall we? Oh, rigid. Oh, not at our office. It's a hoot and a holler every day. So 4 1/4, I did cut that one correctly. Did y'all see that? Mark down the date and time. that I actually cut that card base down correctly. Now we're just going to go the old-fashioned way, and I'm just going to fold it in half before we had all those fancy scoreboards and bone folders. Although we have them at Brutus Monroe, I have been known to just use something that's nearby, because that's how I started in the card making world before I had all these fancy tools. Oh my goodness, she has so many tattoos. So many tattoos. She just got her other hand done, and it's very, very colorful and pretty. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, because we're just going to layer this one, because it's, or actually I lied. We're going to cut this one down to, wait, hold on. Let me cut down my glitter stock to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Because this is going to be our base. Because I'm loving this charcoal brown with the charcoal that's on the flowers. So this will be this layering piece, because I'm all about layers all of a sudden. So we'll cut this one down to 4. So this will be 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. We do need to get her some temporary tattoos. Okay, look at all that shimmer on there. Okay, so there's all the shimmer. Now, what we're going to do is let's pick out a sentiment. I'm thinking we will do... Maybe we'll do joy. Let's see. Wait, let's see if I have a die around here somewhere. I know I had... Let's see here. Circle dies sound like a good plan. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. So let me see. Is this the next size up? It sure is. I've got an idea. All right. So let me move these out of the way. Let me grab my cutting apparatus. And let's go ahead and die cut this out. Hello, everyone that's just joining us. Thank you. She said, how is your doctor still alive? You guys crack me up. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this guy on here. This is the Spellbinders Platinum 6. It is now my machine of choice until something better comes out, let's be honest with ourselves. And I've been using this quite a bit. I've actually been using this machine all year because Spellbinders was kind enough to gift us quite a few last year when we were at CHA. So, yeah. All right, so I don't think I'm going to matte that because I don't think it's going to need matted because as you can see there, it's doing, I think, pretty good on its own. I have loved it since CHA. It's honestly, I think, my favorite. Oh, I forgot to tell you, hold on. Let me grab my, oh no, this is not my bag of tricks. Is this my bag of tricks? I have so many bag of tricks now. Okay. So, let me, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, and again, thank you all so very much for your orders tonight. I certainly do appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in so you can see how I apply the re-inker. So I just go right across like so. Kind of like you are applying a, I always say it's almost like you are putting icing on like a Pop-Tart. And I always suggest if you get any of our ink pads, also buy a re-inker. Because your re-inkers will re-ink your ink pads about, I'd say about two to three times. And it's so worth it. Before I had my own ink pads, I always had that rule. And then I'm just going to let it sit there for a moment. Oh, what is he premiering, I wonder? Wonder what he is up to. All right, so now I'm going to grab a circle block, which is my favorite block that we have at Brutus Monroe. My absolute favorite block that we have at Brutus Monroe, and we have quite a few different types of blocks now. And we actually just got them. If you don't have our circle block, we actually just got them back in stock. It's actually not called a circle block. I think it's called the round block. Let me look. Yep, it's called the round block. We just got them back in stock. So if you love these, what did Jerry say? I'm trying to... Okay, I don't even know what that means, Jerry, but I feel like I need to send you a greeting card. I don't even know what that means, but you said twins and you said breach. I feel like I need to send you some sort of a greeting, some sort of a card. Like maybe a get well soon. Is that, I mean, I'm assuming you're recovered, but I feel like I still need to send you a get well soon. Feet first. I mean, I know that's how you're supposed to go down the sliding board, but holy cannoli. She said, I'll take a card. Oh my goodness, Jerry, I need to figure out what I'm going to send you. I need to figure out what I'm going to send you. Because I think I have to figure out like a breach. I need to figure out a breach birth card. Like when you open the card, 2 babies pop up or something. All right, so let's get to putting this together. So now you can see, I want to show you this real quick. The ink, and I'm hoping you can see this, is almost completely absorbed in. And you will notice that, that this pad, and I always say that, you know, when it sucks up this much, this quickly, the pad was thirsty. This was a very, very thirsty pad. And it sucked it up really, really quick. Really, really quick. And you want to wait until you see no liquid still on the top, and then you just close it. I believe the Raven Reinker is in stock. Let me look. 1 second. I know it just came back in, so let me look. I might just have to press a button to make it go back in. Oh, yep. Hold on 1 second. I will fix it right now. I just had to press the button to make it go back into stock. There we go. It's back in stock now. Right? She said, I didn't even know you could be in the 100th percentile. That's what Jerry was wishing she had a button to make the baby go back. Raven is archival. It's also, you can use it with, all of our surface inks are permanent, but you can, the Scarlet, I'm so glad you guys are telling me this, because the Scarlet cardstock is back in stock too. Hold on 1 second. I did not realize that it was saying that it was sold out. I apologize. Let me go fix that for you guys. The Scarlet cardstock is now back in stock. Okay. It's back, Donna. Hold your round. No, I did not use the entire bottle. I only used, I would say not even half of it. You can't really see, but you can see there's a lot in there. Our ink is very thick. Yes, we have a grid on ours. I'll show you. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. Thank you. I promise you, as soon as our retail manager starts in 2 weeks, well, hopefully in 2 weeks, still have to do some finalization of things, but hopefully they'll be able to start in 2 weeks and inventory will no longer be an issue. But there you go. There it is. It says Christopher Allen Bruce Monroe, and it has a crosshatch grid on it. Oh yeah, Carrie, that was before we got fancy. That's before we got real fancy. But yeah, they do have finger grips on the side, so it fits male and female and children's hands. That was important to me. It fits my big man crafty hands, but it will also fit, if you have a dainty hand, it'll fit that too. All right, so let's start building. So now you can see, do you see how there's no more liquid on top of there? So now I can put my cap on it and it's all done. They do sell out very quickly, but we just got both reinkers back in, but they do sell out really, 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 really quick. As soon as the reinkers come back in, because what a lot of folks will do is a lot of folks will order like 2 or 3 of them at a time, just so that they have them on hand, which is what happens really, really often. To clean your pad, you just use a baby wipe. Or at least that's what I use. All right, so I'm just using some of my favorite Deco Foil adhesive. It's the new XL one. Again, if you're coming to our anniversary party, you might be getting some stuff from ThermoWeb as well. So let me go ahead and pop this. Yeah, you have lots of goodies coming to you at the anniversary party. I didn't tell them what they were getting, Heather. I just told them they might be getting something. That's all I said. I didn't tell them what. She said, I thought you were talking about the birth story. Oh my goodness gracious. This is what I love about these lives. We can talk about anything. We really can. Oh, our chat, there's nothing. I'll tell you right now. Our chat on my YouTubes, there's nothing off limits. I mean, we have talked about everything, I think. I honestly think we have literally talked about everything. Honestly. I honestly think we have talked about everything on this in this chat. Oh, we do bicker like an old married couple. We certainly do. But that's, I think, what makes it. That's what makes it so fun. If we didn't bicker like an old married couple, we'd be bored. I mean, I know I'd be bored. Oh, hold on, Donna. I'm on my way. I am on my way, my friend. That just means that Shane put it in. Shane is our new, well, he's not actually even a new graphic designer anymore. He, oh, it should give you the discount. It's marked for the discount. I can't wait for the party either. We're going to party hardy. I'm not sure why. It's, Donna, it shows that it should. And people make friends for life. Yeah, Heather and I are a real hoot. Yeah, I'm just the goofy boss. Heather is the boss that actually makes sure things happen. I'm just a big goofball every day. Isn't that so pretty? And look at all that shining, shimmering, splendid. I'll tell you. Yeah, she's the real. She's the one that really keeps things in line. I just am a big goofball. That is correct, Kara. That is correct. She just keeps me around so I can sign things. And so I can design things. Design and sign. That's all she keeps me around for. And for pure entertainment. All right, so we're going to put the Joy Sentiment, which comes with this stamp set. Oh, yes, they did meet at the store. It was so cute today. It was so cute. It was really, really cute when they met today at the store. And it was so funny because oh, yeah, Heather does sign. Heather has a stamp with my signature on it that she does. She does a lot of the different things, but you'll never get anything from me. You'll never get anything. Okay, Jerry, you'll never get anything from me. Like that's, supposed to be autograph signed that has that stamp on it. I always really sign everything. All right. Okay. Yes, a picture to prove it. So I'm going to go ahead and just add on this one here. And then I'm going to pop this guy up. And I think that's going to be super pretty. What do you think? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that'll be okay? I hope so. Because that's what we're going to rock with. Oh, good. Oh, wait. I forgot to plug my phone in. That's okay. YouTube Live drains so much battery. I did put Holly down the side. Put Holly down the side. Okay, do you mean like... Oh, I almost just ripped it. You mean like down here? Kind of intertwined, maybe? Maybe like this? Like that, maybe. All right. And then pop this right up here, I think. Okay. I was going to put the poinsettia right on top of those. Good? What do you think? Gotta go run. Got my order in time for Kristen. Goodbye. Okay, send Kirsten my love. All right. Let's pop this off here. I'm going to use this. I'm not trying not to chop my fingers off. Yes, we have been doing a whole bunch of Metallica. Just got to church headed for dessert now. Oh my goodness, I'm so jealous. Save me a piece, Daniel. Actually, I went to a place called Fresh Market tonight. I don't know if you guys have those in your neighborhood. It's like, basically, like if, it's like, it's kind of like Whole Foods' younger sister. She said, let me live vicariously through you. I love it. Yeah, what are you having? I was right down the street from you. I live at Fresh Market. Well, Rob lives at Fresh Market. I just accompany him every once in a while. Every once in a while, I accompany him because I have to make sure that he purchases the right things. I love their prepared foods. I actually like their prepared foods better than Whole Foods prepared foods. But I go to Whole Foods for other things too. But the problem is I can go to Whole Foods and spend way more money than I need to be spending in a grocery store. I can tell you that much. Oh, pumpkin pie. Now you're speaking my language. All right, so we're going to place this right on here. And then just fold these up a little bit. Oh, I think that's... Wait. Hold on. Stop everything. Let's move this one down even further. Because this poinsettia is a big old poinsettia. Let's move this one right here. Now, there we go. You can still see the marble. You can see all the shining, shimmering, splendid. Oh, I do love. I was on keto. I would have killed a man for a carbohydrate. I'll tell you that much, Jess. But I did it. I did it. I think we might use the. Denim tomorrow. But look at all that shining and shimmering. But it worked. I would love to do it again, but it's just... All right. And so this one's going to Jerry because she told me all about birthing tonight. So hold on one second. Let me write this out to Jerry. I did keto for... Heather, how long did I do keto? I did keto, I think, for like 4 or 5 months. And I lost a ton of weight. But as soon as I started eating carbs again, it all came back. I mean, I think I'm at a healthier weight now, but I still would like to lose 50 pounds. Oh, Heather said it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Literally, I was eating like cheese and olives all day, and I bought Girl Scout cookies for I bought Girl Scout cookies from her daughter, and I said, "How dare you?" I said, "Put that in my drawer and don't ever bring that back. Don't ever let me know that they're there." Okay, so we're gonna write Jerry, and I'm gonna write because 2 heads are better than 1. XO Christopher Allen. Ha ha! There we go. All set. Okay, what is today? Today is 11/7. Right, 2 hands are better than feet. That would have been funny. All right. So what we'll do is Heather will make sure that this gets sent out to you on Friday. I will be taking it into the office, and I hope you love it. It is a quick little card that we did tonight, and I think it was fun. Thank you all so much for your orders this evening. I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you. They were actually butt first. Okay. So thank you all so much for your orders tonight. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Make sure to create something every day, whether that's a new creative way to give birth. Also, be good to each other, which is so, so, so important. I want to make sure that you're always good to each other because you are so good to me. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys rock my world. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Well, 2 S's are up. That's hilarious. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I love you all so, so much. Remember to always create your own ending, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Have a wonderful evening. Love you guys. Bye-bye.